American 3D drama film based on F. Scott Fitzgerald's 1925 novel of the same name. The film was co-written and directed by Baz Luhrmann, and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Carey Mulligan, Joel Edgerton, and Elizabeth Debicki. It follows the life and times of millionaire J. Gatsby and his neighbor Nick, who recounts his encounter with Gatsby at the height of the Roaring Twenties. The film was originally going to be released on December 25, 2012, but moved to May 10, 2013 in 3D. While receiving mixed reviews from critics, audiences responded much more positively, and F. Scott Fitzgerald's family praised the film, claiming Scott would have been proud. As of 2014, it is Baz Luhrmann's highest-grossing film to date, earning over $350 million worldwide. At the 86th Academy Awards, it was nominated for Best Production Design and Best Costume Design, winning both. Plot. In the winter of 1929, Nick Carraway, a Yale University graduate and World War I veteran, is staying at a sanitarium to treat his alcoholism. He talks about Gatsby, describing him as the most hopeful man he had ever met. When he struggles to articulate his thoughts, his doctor, Walter Perkins, suggests writing it down, since writing is Nick's true passion. In the summer of 1922, Nick moves from the U.S. Midwest to New York, taking a job as Bond salesman after abandoning writing. He rents a small house on Long Island in the village of West Egg, next door a lavish mansion belonging to J. Gatsby, a mysterious business magnate who often holds extravagant parties. One day, Nick drives across the bay to East Egg to have dinner with his cousin, Daisy Buchanan, and her husband, Tom, a college acquaintance of Nick's. They introduce Nick to Jordan Baker, a cynical young golfer with whom Daisy wishes to couple Nick. Jordan tells Nick that Tom has a mistress who lives in the Valley of Ashes, an industrial dumping ground between West Egg and New York City. Not long after this revelation, Nick travels with Tom to the valley, where they stop by a garage owned by George Wilson and his wife, Myrtle, who is Tom's lover that Jordan mentioned. Nick accompanies Tom and Myrtle to an apartment they keep for their affair. Myrtle throws a vulgar and bizarre party with her sister Catherine that ends with Tom breaking Myrtle's nose as she taunts him about Daisy. As the summer progresses, Nick receives an invitation to one of Gatsby's parties. Upon arriving, he learns that none of the guests have ever met Gatsby. There are multiple theories as to who he is: a German spy, a prince, even an assassin. Nick encounters Jordan, and they meet Gatsby, who is surprisingly young and rather aloof.